Let's give it up one more time for our jazz. Whoa, don't close the curtain yet. One more time. Westchester's finest. All right, thank you, Mo. Thank you all. Good afternoon and welcome to the Emily K. Aspen Concert Hall. We gather here to celebrate the career and legacy of President Christopher Fiorentino. I'm Zeb Davenport. I'm the Vice President for University Advancement and External Affairs, and I'm here today to guide us through an extraordinary career of a person dedicated to the betterment of Westchester University. But before we begin our program, there are a couple of folks that I would like to take a moment to thank and recognize. First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming and joining us with us today. Faculty, staff, our students, give yourselves a round of applause. We also have with us today members of Westchester University's Council of Trustees. And so I hope I don't miss anybody. If I do, make sure you raise your hand and let me know. But we have our Council of Trustee Chair, Senator Tommy Tomlinson. Hold your applause until the end. Thank you, Senator. Yes, let's say, there you go. We have Trustee Filippo. I see him out there. Thank you, Senator, Trustee. We have the Secretary of the Council of Trustees, Trustee Motzkowitz. We have Trustee Schick, Trustee Silfa, Trustee Committa, Trustee John Ireland, and Student Trustee Julie Ward. Let's give them all a round of applause. We also would like to recognize the leadership of Westchester University. That includes anybody that holds a leadership position. If you're out there, wave your hand so we can give you a round of applause. And we have with us today members of the Westchester University Foundation Board of Trustees. We have a number of you all in the audience. Thank you all for coming. Today's going to be fun. Christopher Fiorentino stepped onto our campus as an assistant professor of economics in the year of 1983 and will retire. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be funny. I mean, it was a while ago, but it wasn't supposed to be funny. And will retire from our campus as the 15th president of this university. Throughout his time, he has worn many hats: professor, chair, dean, vice president, and president. And as president, he has led this institution through generational challenges such as the worldwide pandemic, fluctuations in enrollment, creating a more diverse and inclusive campus, securing the university's stellar reputation through accreditations and initiatives, and most recently, he led the largest comprehensive campaign in the history of Westchester University. And this afternoon, we're going to celebrate some of his proudest moments, some of his greatest accomplishments, and you will have a chance to meet a few folks who have walked this journey with Chris. So let's get started. Folks, it is my distinct pleasure, honor, and privilege to bring to the stage the 15th president of Westchester University, Dr. Christopher Fiorentino, and his wife, Dr. Sue Fiorentino. Just hit the X for a minute so they can take a picture. Hit the X. You know, it was interesting when folks began to learn that you were retiring. They came out of the woodworks and they said, how can we be a part? What can we do? But not only that, they didn't want to just lend a hand. They wanted to take it a step further. And it's really interesting because at the end of the day, we know you're retiring, but we have so many people who want to celebrate with you. And so what we want to do, Chris, is we're going to first bring out, I'm delighted to bring to the stage, and who will present a citation on the House of Representatives. We have Representative Chris Piele, Representative Chris Sappy, and Representative Tim Briggs. Let's give them a round of applause as they come to the stage.
Hello, Westchester University. It's an honor to be here with my colleagues, Representative Briggs and Representative Sappy, to present Dr. Christopher Fiorentino with a citation from the entire Chester County delegation of Pennsylvania State Representatives. Now, citations are presented for many reasons, but in Dr. Fiorentino's case, it's for individuals who have led distinguished careers, particularly in the field of academics and education. But we all know that Chris's impact on the community is much larger than that. I've known him and his wonderful wife, Susan, for many years, first meeting him as a West Goshen supervisor. It's been truly an honor and a privilege to work with him. I not only consider him a pillar and a leader of the local community, but a trusted friend. He has served as president of Westchester University since his appointment in 2017 and has demonstrated exceptional leadership throughout his tenure. Dr. Fiorentino's dedication to Westchester University spans over 41 years, during which he has constantly exhibited a steadfast commitment to advancing the institution's academic excellence while fostering a diverse and inclusive community. And through his transformative leadership, Westchester University has flourished, maintaining its position as the largest university within the Pennsylvania state system of higher education and achieving notable milestones in enrollment and academic achievement. In my humble opinion, Westchester University is the crown jewel of the state universities, thanks in large part to Dr. Fiorentino. And so now, therefore, the House of Representatives and my colleagues with me here today of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania pays tribute to you, Dr. Fiorentino, upon the celebration of your illustrious career with Westchester University and extends its heartfelt appreciation for your outstanding contributions to Westchester University, Westchester, and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. As such, we are proud to present you with this citation sponsored by all members of the Chester County delegation of the state representatives.
And now I'd like to invite to the stage to present the following citation on behalf of the state senators, Senator Carolyn Committa, Senator John Kane, and in her absence, Senator Katie Muth. Let's welcome them to the stage.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we bring greetings from the State Senate. I also heard that Senator Tommy Tomlinson's in the House. Senator, good to see you. On behalf of my fellow senators, we would like to thank Dr. Christopher Fiorentino for his services to our district and southeastern region on the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. On behalf of the Senate, we would like to present to Dr. Fiorentino with the following citation that Senator Carolyn Committa would like to present.
Thank you, Senator Kane. Good morning, friends. I'm State Senator Carolyn Committa and a proud alum of Westchester University. Rams up. I have the honor and the pleasure of presenting a citation to our beloved President Chris Fiorentino I am not going to read it to you. There are a couple of whereases and a now therefore that tell many wonderful things about our president. I'm going to have an opportunity to tell you a little bit more later on, but it is our honor to present this citation from the Senate of Pennsylvania to our dear friend, the amazing president of Westchester University, Dr. Chris Fiorentino.
One on each side. Thank you, Senator Comita and Senator Kane. And now, I would like to introduce the mayor of the borough of Westchester. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Lillian D. Baptiste.
It's my pleasure to be here today because the leadership of President Fiorentino has been wide and broad. He has not only made Westchester University a household name, but it is known throughout the world. And even after he leaves here, because of his leadership, it will be known far and wide as a place of excellence, a place of affordability, and a place of accessibility. And for that, we are grateful. And being a proud Westchester alum too, Senator Comita, I just want to say that I am so happy that the two of you are going to remain in Westchester, and I have some volunteer opportunities for you. So you can run, but you can't hide. And so thank you for all that the two of you done, because without Mrs. Fiorentino, there could be no President Fiorentino. So give it up for Susan. Thank you. Yes, and we have this citation, and I am not going to read it because you can read it in the privacy of your home, and then after that you can just deflate the ego, Susan. That's, make him take out the garbage or something. And I would also like to say you're welcome in Westchester anytime, and I have this key to the city of Westchester to present.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, you got a key to the borough. I don't know what it unlocks, but I'm going with you when you start unlocking doors. Next, I have the pleasure and privilege of introducing our county commissioners. Chair of the County Commissioner, Commissioner Josh Maxwell, will be joined with Commissioner Eric Rowe, and I have to put these other pieces in. Our Vice Chair and Vice Chair, which will be Marian Motzkowitz, but I do need to say this. Marian also represents the Board of Governors. She's the Secretary of the Westchester Council of Trustees, and as I already mentioned, she's Vice Chair. So please join me in welcoming our county commissioners to the podium.
Good afternoon. You guys having fun? My name is Josh Maxwell. I happen to be an alumni of Westchester University. You guys cheered for Carolyn. Can I get an applause for being an alumni? I just want to greet you on behalf of our board and thank you for being here to celebrate Dr. Fiorentino. Going to school here and living in Chester County, one thing I've learned is we really rally around this being one of the best publicly funded universities in the country. I think hiring Dr. Fiorentino, someone who understood the culture here at the university, the student body, and the employees here has helped further that effort. And Dr. Fiorentino, I just want to thank you for everything you've done to make us all extraordinarily proud of this fantastic university. And with that, I'm going to turn over to my colleague, Commissioner Eric Rowe.
Good afternoon. I'm County Commissioner Eric Rowe, and I'm just here to honor a great man. Chester County is such a great place to live, work, and play, in large part because Westchester University is an anchor in our county. It's an economic driver, and it is that way because of its leadership. And so for that reason, I want to say, Dr. Fiorentino, thank you for your many, many contributions, not just to this university, not just to this town, but to our wonderful county. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Westchester. How are you? Good? All right. Well, we're here to celebrate a terrific guy. And I have the honor of bringing you greetings from the Board of Governors. And on behalf of the Board of Governors, Chris, I want to thank you for your service as President of Westchester and for all you have done for the Board of Governors, helping transition us to a better future. And on behalf of the Council of Trustees, I want to thank Chris for dedicating over half of his life to the betterment of Westchester. And before I have a proclamation to share from the three commissioners, I'd like to just say, Chris, I voted for you twice, once as a Board of Governor and once as Westchester Council of Trustees. And I am grateful that I did that because you've done an amazing job. Thank you. And I'm going to just take a moment and read this proclamation for you. Whereas, for 4 decades, Christopher Fiorentino has dedicated his career to improving the lives of students, serving as an educator, administrator, and president of Westchester University. And whereas, through that dedication, Dr. Fiorentino has contributed to Westchester University's upward momentum and well-earned reputation as an internationally acclaimed institution of higher education. And whereas, in addition to his encouragement and support for university students, faculty, and staff, President Fiorentino has served the Chester County community through personal and professional guidance and collaborations with the Chester County government, the county's Economic Development Council, Chamber of Commerce, and nonprofit and civic organizations. Whereas under Dr. Fiorentino's leadership, Westchester University achieved international accreditation for the College of Business and Public Management, benefiting both the university and the greater Chester County community, business community. And whereas together with his lovely wife, Susan, Dr. Fiorentino has led efforts to incorporate inclusivity, sustainable practices within both the university and the entire Chester County community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners, County of Chester, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, hereby proclaims April 26, 2024, as Dr. Christopher M. Fiorentino Day in Chester County, recognizing the many contributions that the President has made Not everybody gets their own day. But it's signed by all three commissioners, Commissioner Maxwell, Commissioner Rowe, and myself, and we're honored to be with you today.
You see what I mean? People are going above and beyond. He's got a key to the borough, and now today is Dr. Christopher Fiorentino Day. There you go. Oh, man. Chris, this is your WCU. L, hit it.
I was a graduate student at Temple University working on a PhD in economics, and an opportunity came along to have a full-time one-year sabbatical replacement job that paid a little better. It was absolutely something I jumped at.
But the temporary position went on for 1 year, then 2 years, then 3 years. Fortunately for me, in 1986, I did one thing that was unbelievably smart. That was the year I married Sue. Sue quickly saw where I was, and she was able to help me get to where I needed to be. She helped me stick to a very regimented writing schedule. After dinner, I would sit at this austere metal desk we had managed to cram into our apartment. At that desk, I remember typing away on an old IBM PC. I remember saving my work on its 5 1/4-inch floppy disk drive. Remember those? Because of that, I finished my dissertation. Because I finished my dissertation, I was able to become a faculty member at Westchester. Because I became a faculty member at Westchester, I was able to move on to become a dean.
We had a new dean come in 1987, and after 5 years, she decided to move on, and she suggested to me that she felt I had leadership potential and that I should submit my name to be interim dean.
When someone takes the time to really meet you where you are and helps you to get where you need to be, it can change the entire trajectory of your life.
He successfully led that college for nearly 20 years. He hired amazing faculty, some of whom are here today and others who have gone on to lead institutions around the country. He helped to secure the AACSB accreditation for the college when others doubted that it could ever happen.
We not only received accreditation, but we received it on our first try.
I created a vision, provided the resources, and encouraged people to go down a new path with me.
Westchester University will continue to move forward with great momentum.
Good afternoon. My name is Evan Leach, and I'm the Dean of the College of Business and Public Management here at Westchester University, and I've had the privilege to work with Chris Fiorentino these past 30 years. And I would like to say a few words today about leadership. For me, these observations serve as lessons learned about what it means to be a great leader and to accomplish big things. First, great leaders lift people up rather than hold them back. They're more concerned about the achievements of their team than their own personal victories. Second, great leaders motivate their teams to demand and seek greatness. They understand that the role of the leader is to remove barriers and solve problems. Third, great leaders build a culture of success that makes striving for excellence the norm and establish within their teams a strong desire to surround themselves with people who are focused, positive, and goal-directed. Fourth, great leaders accomplish, often quietly, very difficult tasks that need to be completed, which many may think could never be accomplished. And finally, through a combination of humility and selflessness, great leaders make it look much easier than it actually is. I feel that all of these attributes apply to Chris Fiorentino, who in my mind is one of the greatest leaders I've had the privilege to work with. Chris has had many significant accomplishments in his years as Dean and President at WCU. However, today, I would like to talk a bit about one of Chris's greatest accomplishments, and that's gaining initial accreditation from AACSB, the major accreditation agency for business schools, both within the US and abroad. In his quest to achieve initial accreditation from AACSB, I witnessed Chris do everything I mentioned and more to successfully accomplish an extremely challenging task. I remember talking to Chris early in the accreditation process about ways to motivate faculty to embrace the difficult process that lied ahead. And he said, people will want to be part of something that is excellent, and that the motivation will come from within. And of course, that's exactly what happened. Perhaps most importantly was the change in organizational culture that came with this accomplishment. Chris instilled in us the belief that we can and will do great things, and we should set high standards for ourselves. I'm happy to say that this culture is still alive and well in the College of Business and Public Management. Chris, this is your gift to us, and we are all grateful for the many things you have provided to our college and to Westchester University. As Chris's career moved forward, so did our campus. His dedication to providing the best for our students can be represented by the evolution of our campus. From the completion of the Business and Public Management Center, to our Philadelphia campus, to the Science and Engineering Center and Commons, our campus has been built bigger and better for the students of today, so that they are prepared for the challenges of tomorrow. It is now my pleasure to introduce WCU alumna, former Westchester Borough Mayor, former state representative, and now our state senator, the Honorable Carolyn Committa. Please welcome her to the stage.
Thank you, Dean Leach. Good afternoon, friends. Wonderful to be with you again. In addition to being a proud alumna of Westchester University, as you've heard now 3 times, I'm very proud. I've had the pleasure of working with Dr. Fiorentino for many, many years, and I have always admired his commitment to expanding opportunities for Westchester University students, and also to expanding opportunities for collaboration between this amazing university and our wonderful community. When I was Westchester's mayor, Dr. Fiorentino and I worked together to build and strengthen those relationships between the borough and the student body. Before Westchester's revitalization was a success, Dr. Fiorentino and his team were helping us find ways to attract new businesses to the downtown. His dedication to improving the university and our community shows across campus and into our vibrant downtown business district. Dr. Fiorentino has been a trusted voice, a voice of the university for many decades. He recognized the need for the university to grow and reach more students in the community, and he always took a balanced and collaborative approach to leadership. Dr. Fiorentino's impact can be seen in some of Westchester University's most bold and successful initiatives. Beginning with his 2 decades as Dean of the College of Business and Public Affairs, he set in motion the development of the world-class Business and Public Management program and facility that students flock to today. Dr. Fiorentino had the foresight to expand Westchester University's offerings beyond the borough to its Philadelphia Center Graduate School. And Dr. Fiorentino led the effort to transform the heart of our campus and bring our facilities into the future with the largest building in university history, the Sciences and Engineering Center and the Commons. Those are just a few of the many accomplishments that Westchester University achieved under Dr. Fiorentino's steady leadership and vision. But we all know that his fingerprints are on so many WCU success stories. In the fall, Dr. Fiorentino welcomed students back to campus for his final time as president. I was struck by something he said. He promised to give his very best to make his final year here his best year ever. In a long list of accolades, he was still striving to do more. Amid a career characterized by excellence, Dr. Fiorentino was still pushing to do even better. And because of his hard work, Westchester University is in a position where the best is yet to come. So let's take a few moments and direct your attention to the screen. Let's look at how this beautiful campus has changed and will continue to evolve to support our mission, student success. Thank you.
Westchester's momentum is high. Our brand is stronger than it has ever been, and the energy and the excitement about this place cannot be contained.
3, 2, 1. Yeah!
He focused on expanding the Philadelphia campus. He also spearheaded the development of the Center for Community Solutions.
Westchester University is celebrating the newest and largest building in campus history, the Sciences and Engineering Center and the Commons.
The future is counting on us to reinvent public higher education for the benefit of generations to come.
Let's talk about the celebrations for the 150th anniversary. That is just crazy to say.
You are committed to engaging all members of our campus community. Indeed, I am impressed by the way that you help all of us, students, faculty, and staff, and bring ideas to reality.
The WCU Autism Program, also known as DCAP, provides support to our students with autism.
He cares deeply about the faculty, the staff, and the administration.
You are all an integral part of the community of educators who make up Westchester University. We are all in this together. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Oh, no problem, man.
We all play a role in the success of our students, and thank you all for the roles that you play.
One of Dr. Fiorentino's quotes to live by is from Lou Gerstner, who once said, "Never mistake activity for results." Well, I'm here to tell you, Dr. Fiorentino, we have not.
Together, let's be part of something great. Thank you very much.
Folks, for those of you who know President Fiorentino, I just got to give us a break for a minute. For those of you who know President Fiorentino, he's one that will say he doesn't like to be in the limelight. So I just want you to know we're going to celebrate you, all right? And you're going to hear good things. And so let's just take a moment to give them a round of applause for sitting up here. You know, one of the unique things about Westchester University is that our campus adapts and changes to meet the needs of our students. We've taken the position as a university under Chris's leadership that this university needs to be student ready. Whether it's our facilities or our programs that we just heard about on the video, we are intentional about providing students the support they need to successfully matriculate in, through, and out of this fine institution. And one such example was the WCU Autism Program that you heard about. And I'd like to ask you to help me bring to the stage a 2022 graduate of Westchester and an individual who took advantage of the WCU Autism Program. Please help me welcome Katie Lickfield to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Davenport. As a 2022 graduate from Westchester University, I was asked to speak today about how Westchester transformed my life with the opportunity to have a college experience. As a student on the autism spectrum, I struggled with long tests like the SATs, which were required for college admissions into four-year schools. I worried that my education would end with a high school degree because of this. Two changes President Fiorentino put in place during his time as president helped transform my life. He established the dual admission program with Delaware County Community College. I could enter WCU, graduate with an associate's degree, and move on to Westchester. Without this, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to experience campus life. Delaware County Community College gave me the foundation to be able to handle the classes at Westchester University and achieve my goal of becoming a Golden Ram. Another very important change was the WCU Autism Program, which helped support me and so many others in navigating the college experience as a student on the autism spectrum. By establishing this program, resources were provided to help students with autism be successful in their studies and prepare them with training to practice and master the social and professional skills required in various careers after graduation. Thank you to Sherry and the WCU Autism Program. Today, I work at an early learning center as an assistant teacher, and I am hoping to establish myself as a local artist. I am honored to have this opportunity to share my story with you, and especially to thank President Fiorentino for all that he has done for us. I am here today because you helped me find my way. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. This is what Westchester's all about, making a difference, changing people's lives. And you, my friend, have helped to lead us on that endeavor. The legacy of a space on campus is built with the help of those who raise their voices in support of our students and in support of the good works that happen on this campus. And not only that, those who raise their hands to assist when we need it. Our next speaker is not only one who raised his voice, but he also raised his hands. He helped to position Westchester University as a leading institution in the area of biomedical research and biomedical engineering. Let's give Mark Dewey a round of applause.
Good afternoon. I think I might be the main business person here. And for those that don't know, the definition of a business person is someone that likes making money, and that's what I like doing. I like making money. Now, to make money, we need to hire people. To hire people at a good rate, it's really smart to hire students, and smart students. And when I met Chris Fiorentino, he was clearly someone that understood that. Ladies, gentlemen, students, and distinguished guests, we're here today to celebrate contributions that President Chris Fiorentino has made, and I thought I would focus on two dimensions very briefly. One is, let's first look at a time back when the borough of Westchester stood on the precipice of transformation. It needed a bit of help. Amidst the challenges and differing points of view of how one might revitalize our borough, one man stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration. As dean, Chris saw an opportunity. And that's what I really like about him. Whenever time I speak to him, he's got an idea, he's got an opportunity, he sees solutions. And through his visionary leadership, he spearheaded the effort to conduct a pivotal survey, rallying banks in the area to pool their resources for an endeavor that resulted in a very important result, which is the Business Improvement Authority, which had a very dramatic impact, which we all enjoy today when we drive down the streets of the borough. It's a testament to the power of collaboration between a university, our university, and the business leaders. His personal interest in bridging the gap between academia and us business people that want to make money brought him to one of our analytical facilities serving the pharmaceutical industry, where he spoke to many former Westchester students as well as a few interns. And together that day we started exploring desires of industry and the need for companies and the appropriateness for higher education to focus on developing a certain kind of student. In today's world, I don't need to tell you or remind you that the effective delivery of business and healthcare, for those that want to make money, relies very heavily on technology. Dr. Fiorentino has a very keen awareness of this fact, notwithstanding that he's an economist. We don't hold that against him. Employers, like myself, we seek assurance that Westchester University students are equipped to make meaningful contributions to their organizations immediately, hopefully. This becomes achievable when the university ensures that students are exposed to cutting-edge and continually evolving technological advances while they're on campus during their time here at Westchester University. Well, Chris is a real smart guy, right, Susan? He is a smart guy. His innate ability to forge partnership has been instrumental in securing crucial support for our university's growth and development. It was an absolute honor, Chris, to work with you closely in the ideation and involvement and the growth of the concepts that eventually and today stand as the Dewey Centers for Sciences, which include both the Dewey Biomedical Engineering with its amazing, small but amazing biohazard safety laboratory, which is unique in this geography, and the Dewey Immersive Learning Center with its lifelike mechanical and computer-based mannequins, both of which emphasize clearly hands-on, immersive learning and technology that is cutting edge today. And therefore, it's with great pleasure that I'm reminded of the profound impact that Chris has had, not just on the university that we're talking about today a lot, but in particular, the business community. We make more money because of Chris, so we're happy. So thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. I would like to take a moment now to introduce Julie Ward, who is a student trustee, Board of Trustees. She is a student that is graduating. She's a wonderful person. She is going to be working this fall at PricewaterhouseCoopers in North Carolina. She was a student of mine in marketing a couple years ago, and she therefore changed and included as her minor marketing. So I'm real happy with Julie. Please welcome Julie Ward to the table.
Hello, everyone. My time knowing President Fiorentino might be a bit more unconventional than some of my other peers. Being student trustee completely transformed my experience here at WCU, and I have President Fiorentino to thank for that. He believed in me and talked so highly of me when he recommended me to the Board of Governors to get approved as the next student trustee. The way he supported me is the same way I've seen him support countless other students throughout his time here. Now, throughout my time as student trustee, I've learned so much from President Fiorentino. I watched how he conducted himself professionally during meetings, how he shook everyone's hands, and how he can find something in common with everyone. When I started my role my junior year as student trustee, I wasn't confident in myself or my ability to carry out such an important role. But now, as I'm wrapping up my senior year and my position as student trustee, I can confidently say that I now conduct myself professionally like President Fiorentino. I try to find something relatable with everyone, and I now use a good, firm handshake. When you can be a part of something bigger than yourself, you look back and realize that it was one of the best things that ever happened to you. In college, you learn a lot of things that are listed on your course syllabi. However, the knowledge that I was able to gain outside of the classroom was my biggest lesson of all. President Fiorentino has the ability to make us all feel like we belong here at Westchester. Over the past 2 years, I was able to joke with him about the challenging classes I was taking in the BPMC, and Dr. Fiorentino could relate to stories from when he was dean of the business college. I often see him on the sidewalk walking home from class, and he'll ask me, how was class, or how did that exam go? This made it feel like he knew me and that I mattered. At the end of the day, everyone, no matter what age you are, what you look like or believe in, we all want to feel seen and heard. President Fiorentino, thank you for seeing me over the past few years. On behalf of myself and the WCU student body, thank you for your inclusive and student-centered leadership, making us all feel like we belong here at Westchester University, and for making this our home away from home. Congratulations on your next chapter. I wish you all the best. Thank you. And now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Osgood, Provost and Executive Vice President.
Hi. Thank you, Julie. Your service as a member of our Council of Trustees has been remarkable, and it's been in dedicated pursuit of student success. So over 16 years ago, I stepped on this campus for an interview with the Department of Political Science, and little did I know that I would meet one of the most important mentors I'd ever have. I recall with great clarity the nervousness and excitement waiting outside of Chris's Ruby Jones office, the corner one on the second floor overlooking the quad, to meet the Dean of the College of Business and Public Affairs, hoping that I would impress him. Instead, I walked out with Chris impressing me. His passion for WCU and his commitment to student success were among the top reasons I accepted the department's offer to join the faculty of our great institution. Over the years, we've seen our day-to-day interaction shift from you being my dean to becoming a vice president in a division that I worked with, to finally perhaps your most important appointment as our 15th president. Now, I think it's safe to say that mentoring me is not for the faint of heart. But to be fair, we did meet when I was in my 20s. And then again, Chris, I'm sure that you would say that it is still no easy task today. But with the patience of Job, Chris taught me a number of lessons that I think made him the best mentor I could have ever hoped for. For instance, there's a sign in his office that says, "Don't forget to take some risks." And I'm so grateful for the risks he's been willing to take to support our students and our university. And he sometimes made reference to a quote by Mario Andretti that if everything seems under control, you're just not going fast enough. Jeff does not need that advice. So I guess when you become provost, you talk in the third person like Linda, but I don't know. So anyways, so let me tell you, I loved coming to work knowing that we could press the pedal just a little bit more and that you would be there to support us in pursuing our mission with more urgency every day. But Chris, seriously, perhaps the most important lessons I learned from you were not when we agreed, but when we disagreed. Your willingness to let me challenge you, push you, and sometimes forget my place in this institution taught me so much about leadership. And for that, I'm forever grateful to you in ways that I'm not able to adequately describe today. You see, folks, while the last time Chris was in the classroom, I was in the 6th grade, he never stopped being an educator. Instead, he stepped out of the classroom and educated the next generation of leaders at WCU. If you really know Chris, then you know he has the heart of a faculty member, and that never changed throughout his entire career at WCU. I hope that when you're on that back nine, you can take that swing knowing that you did everything you could to ensure that this institution that you dedicated your life to is in good hands and will continue to be a place that changes lives and places students at the center of our work. Chris, in my conversations with Lori about the lessons I learned, she reminded me that you taught her those same lessons. And she asked me to let you know today that she is forever grateful that you chose to mentor her too. And she sends her best wishes to you and apologies that she couldn't be here today. So congratulations, Chris. Thank you for everything and good luck on your retirement. It is now my great pleasure to bring to the stage Professor Emeritus of Art and Design, John Baker.
Well, first of all, congratulations, Chris and Sue. As you know, my philosophy is you could never have too much art. That said, we created a special gift for you. One of our graduating graphic design majors designed this work. I'd like to introduce Shane Briquette. Shane, will you please come and share your thoughts? I think Rami's going to bring, yep.
Hello everyone, my name is Shane Briquette. I'm a graduating senior here in the Graphic and Design program here at Westchester University. I had to start by thanking John and the chair of the art department, David Jones, for this incredible opportunity and allowing me to represent the GAID program here. I'm truly honored to have been selected to create such an important piece of work and excited to showcase all the skills I've learned from the amazing art professors here at Westchester University. I'm honored to present this gift as a thank you for everything you and Sue have done here. Thank you.
Rami, Shane, and John. No, you stay here. Ugh, this is the only time I've been able to say no, go over there. Oh, I'm just kidding. Sorry. This is a remarkable gift. I know that the Fiorentinos will treasure this artwork. There's another piece of artwork that Chris has in his office that he also treasures, so I'll let you talk about that whenever you feel. But at this moment, it's my pleasure to bring to the stage the Fiorentino clan. So let's welcome them as they come up. Now, Chris has mentioned to me, yes, one more round of applause, hey. Chris has mentioned to me on several occasions that a presidency is not just about one person. But I need to, can you all be going to balance this a little bit? No, Chris, I want Chris Sue right here. Okay. Right, there you go. Now we're talking. There we go. Now we get that. There we go. You good? Now, Erica, can you get that? It's not about me, it's about Erica, right? Right there. He said to me on many occasions that a presidency is not just about one person. It takes a family dedicated to the cause. He said it's leadership and elevating those around you, just as you heard Jeff Osgood talk just a moment ago. He said it's even about hearing and considering and respecting the perspectives of others, even when they're different than yours. And one perspective that has helped define the presidency of Chris Fiorentino is the perspective of Dr. Sue Fiorentino. And I'm just going to, this is paraphrasing. We were having lunch about a week or so ago, and Chris said, you know, I couldn't have done this work without Sue. Partnering with her, working with her. He said, everybody, when you're in a leadership role, you might have a confidant and you would listen to this idea or that idea. He said, but everybody needs that one person that will look at you, and this is verbatim, and say, that's a dumb idea, man, don't you do that. And I was telling Beth about this today, Sue, and Beth said, yeah, I know. Sue's twin sister, she says, yeah, I know when we came out of the womb, I knew you can't win an argument with her, so I just sit back and let her go. So at this time, Sue, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the work that you have done building a better Westchester University. As many of you know, Sue grew up on campus, and she's a proud alum of Westchester, and she currently serves as a faculty in our illustrious Human Resources program, correct? Yes, I thought I had that right. So in Sue, in celebration of your everyday quiet acts of kindness, your dedication to this place, your wise counsel to the presidency of Dr. Christopher Fiorentino, today we also want to recognize you for all that you have done for the university. I've watched you navigate the complexities of public life with unwavering resolve. We honor your devotion, your enduring commitment of service to our community of Golden Rams, and for that we want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's give Sue a round of applause. Thank you. You think we were going to get you? All right, folks, we're about to wrap it up. We started late, just so you know, because I know how you are, Sue. You're going to say, I told you, but we started late. We're coming to a close. Folks, today has been years in the making, and it's taken just a couple moments, 57 to be exact, 57 minutes, to reflect on a lifetime devoted to Westchester University. So Chris, audience, family, here's a final look at this legendary career. Put your eyes on the screen.
I love this university. I have given much of my life to it. I can't think of a more rewarding job than leading this institution. I may be the president of this institution, but I am nothing without my leadership team, faculty, staff, community partners, and of course, our students. Our students spend time with exceptional teachers and excellent researchers. Our students spend time surrounded by a community of educators dedicated to their success. We are able to put every student who comes to Westchester on a better life trajectory. We are in the business of changing lives, and business is good. Nice, all right. I still, after all these years, love to get up in the morning and go to work. Westchester has continued to make me feel that what we do here is important and impactful, and that's why I have chosen to spend my career at Westchester University. I hope that by the time my tenure is completed, which I hope will be a long one, as I'm leaving, people will feel as much enthusiasm for me as they expressed to me this morning.
Well, my friend, from the looks of things, people are as excited today as they were when you were named the 15th president of Westchester University. And now, folks, it is my privilege, honor, and pleasure to ask to come to the podium to say a few words, the 15th president of Westchester University, Dr. Christopher Fiorentino and Dr. Sue Fiorentino.
Diana, Bennett, Devin, Katie, Jeff, Aaron. Thank you all. Sue said I have 1 minute,
I did.
and I just used 15 seconds of it. This has been absolutely amazing. Thank you all for being here. For everyone who spoke, thank you so much for your very kind words. It has been the absolute honor of my professional life to be the president of Westchester University, and I accept all this praise on behalf of the almost 1,900 people who have done this work with me. We have made this place what it is, and I have had the honor of being in the lead seat, but I am under no illusion about who did the work, and I thank you all. I leave very proud of the institution, and to echo something that I think it was Zeb said a couple minutes, maybe it was Carolyn, Westchester's best days are ahead of it, and I look forward to watching that unfold as we move into the future. Thank you all very much. It's been a pleasure.
Why don't you go back on the X for a minute, okay? Let them see you and celebrate, buddy. You know I was the first vice president. President Fiorentino, I want to say thank you on behalf of everyone in the audience, the students, the faculty, the staff, the people's lives who you've touched. I can tell you without a doubt, you will leave this place better than you found it. And we all hope that you're going to have an amazing next chapter. I said it earlier, he's going to have some relaxation, some time to just kind of hang out, a lot of honeydews, and some golf. But listen, folks, we want to thank you all for coming and sharing in this moment with Chris and Sue. And I would just like to now introduce one of your favorites. This is the big surprise. Folks, we have the incomparable Golden Rams Marching Band, and they're going to play for us one of your favorite songs and then lead us out to the quad for food, fellowship, and fun. Incomparable Golden Rams Marching Band, let's play the favorite song. Thank you. We'll see you on the quad, folks.